um, piggybacking on what Rickey just said, we've gone through so much, and I
Yes.
don't think we are really aware that we've come through not just a pandemic. We've lost so many family and friends. This is something super. I want to speak on my behalf. I've done concerts all over the world. This is one of the stages I've begged to be on. Listen, I used
Mhm.
to say, look, I played football. Y'all won't let me sing. I can work with the choir. So I'm a little giddy with this one. Thank God I still have access to the stage in this era of my career. You know, my phone still rings, but this was super special. To get this call means the world. So you'll see it in my performance. I ain't playing with it. I'm doing my good
Okay.
singing. So you understand me? I'm smiling real big. So I
Yeah.
get to come back next year.
Hey, listen, man, being a former minister of music myself, of course, I can't play as well as Pastor Key, all those fabulous chords that he used in his keys and playing in keys that I can't play in. See all that
Oh,
right
okay.
there. I wish she could, but we don't really be dressing out like that no more. It has become so unpopular to go in the full gear, and then that means you have to shave the beard off. You know what I mean? I work really hard, but I have Bernice Jenkins flavor, but we do have some sketches in there, and it will be some people that will remind you of Bernice Jenkins in some of the sketches that you will see when we hosting. But I really appreciate that, and that is a beloved character, Bernice Jenkins.
And
But
Ricky,
we'll continue.
I want to thank you for last Sunday allowing her to be on our Corona prayer band. She came through and prayed for some of the older saints. I appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
It's my prayer that I'm bringing a song to them entitled "I Made It Out." I recorded it right before the pandemic. And I think it's a powerful testimony to everybody, regardless of your situation. When you can confess that you've made it out right in the midst of turbulence, you're doing something major. So for me to be able to be on this platform this weekend, shouting to the people, saying, come on, repeat after me. I think I say that a couple of times. And they sing it back within themselves. I think this weekend is going to be monumental to the faith and strengthening people that have gone through to know, listen, we made it out and nothing can stop us.
And just getting people to get a chance to listen to some inspirational music, and getting them to laugh and to get them outside of thinking about, because it's been so many losses. I had a comedic pastor on my morning show that passed away, Pastor Fred.
I loved it.
Oh man, we used to do church in 60 seconds. It was hilarious.
And Rickey, he did the best John P. Key ever.
Oh yeah. Man, just celebrating his life, man. And I've got so much inspiration from that to keep going and thinking about what Pastor Fred would want us to do, and keep laughing and keep going or whatever. And I just hope that it make people feel better, get their mind like a brain vacation. They can record it, watch it over and over again, and kind of get them away from what they experiencing every day with this pandemic.
I'll run quick. We've been called the gatekeepers. Rickey, myself, Kurt Franklin, Fred Hammond, and I want to make sure that we utilize that platform to do just what you said. I just released another version of "I Made It Out," and I called it the Four Kings Mix. And I got 4 worshipers in the country and gave them the opportunity to sing. I went back and put the Hawkins Group band together, all of us that played for Edwin and Walter. And I got Goucher, Stanley Brown, all those guys together. I believe in opening that door. Before Whitney and before Aretha died, we were working on a project called 10 Women, 10 Victories. And I laid it aside. I was real crushed because we didn't get to finish, but I picked it back up and gone on Instagram and just daily finding amazing vocalists so I can finish that project. So I think it is essential. And I know Rickey can give me all the grace and all the thank yous, but I've seen Rickey do the same thing, open that door to be a blessing to the newbies and give them that opportunity. A girl in the DMV beat me up at a Denny's.
Right. I don't know how long that's gonna last, because Man, when them dudes decide to don't make it in the NFL and they decide they want to identify themselves as a woman, they come out there, they're gonna be out there, you're gonna have some real linebackers.
I'm afraid of. mm, uh, uh, I don't know what it seems. Oh yeah. I'm really afraid of. What you afraid of, Pastor? The women's football team.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting.
The focus for me again was an opportunity to bring joy, to bring a message to the people. We were talking about outreach ministries. I'm a pastor who's given stimulus checks to my senior citizens at the church. We're doing things to be a blessing. In this season, people are really hurting, and we don't hear a lot about it. I own a business for 30 years in the Washington, D.C. area,
Yes.
a security company, and from those businesses, we're doing things like feeding the hungry. To be in the country where people are hungry, man. When we do our lineup on Sundays for Bag of Blessing, that's what we call it. You would just be surprised, man, who's in those lines. And
Yeah.
so my encouragement leading up to the weekend was, here's an opportunity to bring some joy. And as Rickey said, bring some funny and mesh them together so people can have that moment.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to, in Orlando, I started back performing inside of, socially distant shows. I've been doing some little setups during the day where we've been feeding the homeless and I've been making donations. I know in Dallas, there's a lady in Dallas that was on the news, but we were able to raise $12,000 for her. But to just physically be out there putting the boxes in the car or whatever, to see the despair in people's
Come on, Rickey. Come on, Rickey.
Yeah, man. It's one thing to write a check, but to stand out there and lift those boxes and load those boxes in those cars when all those cars come around, it's really, really sad, man. And we are so blessed to have what we have, to be able to still work. And we just have to continue to give and take care of each other.